ancient riots, economic collapse, and mass book burnings. Sounds like modern headlines, but this all happened in a single city nearly 2,000 years ago. Today, we're exploring how one spiritual movement in Ephesus sparked a revolution that threatened an entire economic system.
Let me tell you what fascinates me most about this story. It shows how personal transformation can ripple out to shake an entire society's foundations. We're talking about a chain of events that went from individual conversions to literally shutting down the idol making industry.
You know what's particularly striking? These 12 disciples Paul first encounters in Ephesus. They're in this fascinating spiritual limbo. They've embraced John the Baptist's teachings, but somehow missed the whole Jesus chapter. It's like they showed up for the prequel but missed the main trilogy.
That's exactly what makes this encounter so compelling. Here are people who thought they had the full picture, but they're actually just scratching the surface. They didn't even know about the Holy Spirit.
Well, Paul doesn't ridicule their partial understanding. Instead, he guides them forward, and after they're baptized, they start speaking in tongues and prophesying. This kicks off Paul's broader ministry in Ephesus, where he ends up teaching daily in this lecture hall for 2 years straight.
Hmm. Historical records suggest he was teaching during the hottest part of the day, from 11 to 4, when most people would normally be resting. That's some serious dedication to spreading his message.
And then things get really unusual with these miracles. People are taking Paul's handkerchiefs and work aprons to heal the sick. But here's where it gets interesting. These 7 sons of Sceva try to cash in on Paul's success by copying his methods.
Oh man, and that backfires spectacularly, right? The evil spirit basically says, Jesus I know, Paul I know, but who are you guys? Before beating them up so badly they run away naked.
You know what's fascinating, though? This incident triggers something massive in Ephesus. People start bringing out their expensive magic books and scrolls, worth about 50,000 pieces of silver, which some scholars estimate would be worth millions in today's currency. And they burn them all publicly.
Let me ask you something. How does this kind of spiritual transformation end up threatening the entire economic system of a major city?
Well, that's where Demetrius the silversmith comes in. The Temple of Diana in Ephesus was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. 127 pillars, each 60 feet high, decorated with incredible sculptures. Demetrius made his living crafting silver shrines of Diana, and suddenly his business is tanking because people are converting to Christianity.
That's when he masterfully manipulates both economic fears and religious pride to stir up trouble, right? First, it's about jobs, then suddenly it's about preserving their cultural heritage.
Exactly. And before you know it, you've got thousands of people in the theater shouting, "Great is Diana of the Ephesians," for 2 hours straight. The whole city is in an uproar, and Paul's companions are in serious danger.
Though what's really interesting is how it all gets resolved. This level headed city clerk manages to calm everyone down with some remarkably rational arguments.
You know what's ironic about all this? Diana's temple was supposed to last forever, but today it's just ruins. Meanwhile, the message Paul brought continues to spread across the world. It really shows how authentic spiritual transformation can outlast even the grandest physical monuments.
So, what you're saying is that when people's core beliefs change, it inevitably affects everything: their spending habits, their entertainment choices, their whole way of life.
And that's really the heart of this story, how genuine spiritual change ripples out to transform entire communities, even when that transformation isn't comfortable or welcome. It challenges existing power structures, affects economic systems, and forces society to adapt or react.
Well, looking at this story, it seems like the more things change, the more they stay the same. We still see similar patterns playing out today when new movements challenge established systems.
That's right. Whether it's ancient Ephesus or modern times, real change often comes with real resistance. But as this story shows, sometimes the most powerful response to chaos isn't more chaos, but clear, rational thinking and staying true to your convictions.